So I think I'm going to start this episode with getting some stuff done up there. Well, things have certainly taken a dark turn in these woods. I'm super impressed with how well this build has turned out. It looks amazing. And the block palette as well is something out of my comfort zone of what I would use as a block palette. But to be using pistons and smokers, even furnaces as building blocks. I completely 100% believe that they work together. So we've got smooth stone, which easily transitions into the furnaces, the bottom half, and then you've got the cobblestone half on the top of the furnaces, which can easily transition through into the piston. And you've got these top piston parts, and it kind of looks like a wooden trim been held in with like metal plates. And then you've got the smokers, which again just look like these little wooden trims around. And because it's all cobblestone, it just leads up nicely into the wall and then into the stone at the top. And it just works. And then these little like alcove bits, again fusing the pistons and the smokers, and then just adding these like window trims with andesite stairs polished, using the note blocks as well as sort of like shutters almost. And then adding the prism ring just for that little different colour, because we've got a lot of grey and a lot of wood with the shutters, and just that little bit of blue, and I think it just pops nicely, and we just get something that looks really, really fantastic. I completely love how this build looks. I literally cannot stop staring at this thing. And that time lapse you've just seen, I keep rewatching that time lapse because I completely love how it's just all come together. And we got the sort of palace underground pyramid thing going on, and then we got this like overground palace. It's definitely taking direction now. It's sort of towards a lost forest civilization almost, and Yeah, what was happening here? What was going on? Will we ever know? It was good. Really good. And then we're going to use the same sort of design around the creeper farm that we've got over there. So sort of like miniature versions. And then we'll use the same idea anywhere else we have farms. So, yeah, definitely liking where this is heading now. I'm not afraid to say it actually, that for a little while I kind of had like a creative block and I didn't know what I wanted to build here. And after doing that dig in the last episode, of clearing out that space underneath, and then I jumped into a creative world and I just tried placing some blocks together to try and work out what I could build. Do you know what? Here we go. It literally, that spark just dinged in the head, and that was it. I was away, and I completely love how this is looking. And I've now got a vision in my head of what to do. I know what to do with underground as well. It's all sort of, I can see it now, where to take it and what to do, and it's going to look good. It's going to look really good. So I think what I want to do for a little bit this episode is sort of maybe try and plan out then how we can transition down, because the walls kind of don't really match what's going on in here, and to be honest, what's going on in here was before I really knew what I wanted to do, and it was sort of just more of a placeholder until I knew what it is that I wanted. And now that I've seen what I want, yeah, this has to change, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. The levels and stuff is what I want. It's just the styling, so we need to change that and have sort of the theme replicate through. And I've got ideas for this supports. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim this wooden central support thing down, just so it's out of the way for a minute, and probably get rid of these columns, start fresh on them, and come up with something. So I'm going to see you in a second once I cleared out this space, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm definitely liking where this is all going. These things are cool. Look at these villager heads, they're awesome, aren't they? So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use the villager heads as the supports, so like they've been carved into the support beams and they're going all the way down, so I've got one dude there as well. I do need to work on obviously the texture, because at the moment it's all polished andesite and it's not going to stay like that. And this dude looks like he's got a really bushy eyebrow with dark oak wood. So I need to work on the textures and colours and that. I like the eyes though. I like the use of the prismarine for the eyes. I think that's really cool. And I'm liking how the villager heads become the columns. And then we're going to make these arches as well, because we have to try and use our imagination a little bit here. That we're going to have a wall going all the way around like this. So, yeah, it's going to look good. And this floor is going to go to probably level with the hole. It's about there. It's going to look really good. I just need to work on the textures a little bit and the colours, and yeah, then I just need to get them all in. Okay, I'm back. So I've got the heads in place of where they're going to be. So obviously we need to work on the transitions in between, but I never intended for the floor levels to be flat like that, so they would have some kind of like indent to them, gradient, whichever word you like to use. So we can work out that as we work out the floors, I think. But yeah, I'm happy with where the heads are and stuff, so it's going to look good. The other thing I wanted to do, and if I pop up to the top, I will fly because it'll be so much quicker. So what I wanted to do is this, what I've done to this guy. I'm going to use glazed terracotta, and a different one for each head, just to give I think a bit of variety, a bit of colour in this place as well. I think we can easily lose a bit of colour if we're not careful, but I need to remember the outside of this building as well is kind of unusual in its colours and palette and stuff like that, so I need to make sure that I'm keeping sort of in mind with that as well. So I'm using smokers for this guy's nose. I'll probably use smokers for all of them. I'll have to see. And then we got the orange glazed terracotta as the pattern on this dude's face. And yeah, so I'm going to use the different colours on each one, and I think it's going to look good. The different colours as we go down and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm liking it. I like it. So yeah, I just need to get on with a bit of building. All right. So I'm just taking a quick break from doing that. I just need to pop to Alpha by Water to make a delivery to JC. I had a bit of an accident on stream. This happened. Don't know where the other one went. He probably went outside, which is fine. Oh, dang it. Well, okay, that happened. Oops. That was a bit much, wasn't it? That was a bit much. Oh. Well, we're back home. Dang it. Dang it. Do you know where you were? Yeah, I was in the end somewhere. You know that shoddy salesman I was talking about? I need him back. I need another elytra now, don't I? Oh. Oh. So that happened. That was the thing. So JC was really kind enough to lend me her elytra, her only elytra. And so I gave her a beacon as collateral to make sure that I could get it back to her. And I managed to find all my stuff. And I managed to get her a spare pair of wings as well. And I've also put Mending and Unbreaking 3 on because she really she helped us out there. We could have lost everything. So yeah, thank you so much, JC. Massive help. So we're just gonna make this delivery to her house. That's a creeper, of course it is. Go away. Come on. I do nice things. And I believe her house is right there. We need to build our house around here at some point. Once we've got ourselves sorted our base and we're good for resources and things, then we'll definitely have to make a stop by here and get our little patch of land sorted. There we go, here's JC's house. It's an awesome building, right? It's cool. So let's pop that there. 2 elytras, and she can keep the beacon as well. That's our gift to her because she really helped us out there. We were stuffed otherwise. Anyway, thanks for saving my life, Ginger. So that's for JC. She's got her wings back, and she's got a spare pair, and they've both got mending. They've both got unbreaking on, and she can keep the beacon. Ah, job done. So we're back home from doing that little task, and as if by content creation magic, JC beat me home. So we've got a thank you box from JC. A little message. We'll read that. Thanks, Gingy. Really? Gingy? So we've got some thank you cookies, which is brilliant. I love cookies. Love it. Thank you very much. I'm going to enjoy them. And let's see what this says. If I can put it in the right slot. There we go. Let's have a look. To Gingy, here are some cookies as thanks for the beacon and the spare wings from JC. You're very welcome, JCB. Not a problem. After all, you kind of took the risk in let me borrow your only set of wings, and I managed to get all my stuff back. So more thank you to you. But I'll enjoy the cookies nevertheless. I'm going to put them right there, and I'll enjoy them as I go. And we can put that in our box of goodies, which actually, do you know what? Last week I forgot to say something, so very rude of me. I'm very sorry to these two. I need to apologise. JJ and Wild, thank you very much for my birthday gifts. Put these down and then I can show you what the two of them got me. So Unfortunately, they've lost their names, but this was a birthday basket, and this was birthday sparkles. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for the birthday presents. Really appreciate it. I'm really sorry that I forgot to mention it in the last episode. I am just bad ginger. I'm sorry. But I really do like those. I do appreciate them. Thank you very much. And I'm going to put them back into my shocker box of goodies. And they also let me have one of each egg as well. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we got a stone pickaxe from when we did the village raid. That was one of the gifts from the villagers for being the hero of the village. I'm going to cherish that forever. We got a dragon head from the dragon fight we did. So we got our birthday gifts there. Oh, I keep forgetting to give this to JC. It's her hoe. And this. One day I'll remember. One day. And we got a thank you card from JC. And yeah, we've got these Easter eggs. So yeah, we've got a little box of goodies that we're slowly collecting up. Oh, I'm breaking everything. Oh no. Oh, didn't happen. So with that being said, what a full-on episode. I've pulled that second floor, first floor, whatever you want to call it, first floor, to in line with the hole, to how I wanted it. So I've done that as well. This has been a really, really full episode of base building. I mean, this place is taking shape now. Let's have a little sleep and then we can have a look outside of what's happening here one more time. Up, and away. I can't believe how amazing this base looks. This thing's incredible. Guys, seriously, peeps, if you just enjoyed that time lapse, please just hit subscribe. Please hit that like button, and we'll definitely do more builds like this because that was a lot of fun. But with that being said, that is all I have time for this week. And if you want to join me on Twitch, like I said, I'm on Twitch now, where I built that base on livestream. Then link in the description. I'm live every Tuesday and Sunday from 7 PM UK time. And come hang, come chill, and love it. Okay, till next time, peeps. I'm Ginger Ninja. Bye.
Oh my god, I'm a villager. What's going on?
It just looks really surprised.
Hey you.
What?
What's going on?
I don't know.